Today, we're diving into a case of severe pain that unmasked a critical and easily missed post-COVID complication.
Our patient is a 37-year-old woman presenting with pain so severe she could barely walk. Her diagnosis? Fibromyalgia.
But what was the true cause of this crippling pain? Well, this case demanded a much closer look. And the first real clue was in her history, 2 years before, with a severe case of COVID-19.
And when we say severe, we mean it. Respiratory failure, cardiac arrest, multi-organ failure. A profound systemic insult. During her stay, she was treated with a cumulative dose of 1,640 milligrams of steroids over 27 days. But here's the catch. That dose was actually below the traditional high-risk threshold, a potential red herring.
So if it's not fibromyalgia and the steroids seem safe, what did the orthopedic team actually uncover? The real diagnosis was avascular necrosis. Simply put, her bone tissue was dying from a lack of blood.
And this X-ray was the smoking gun. You can see advanced stage 4 disease with total bilateral femoral head collapse.
But the problem wasn't just in her hips. Further imaging showed the damage was actually widespread.
These CT scans show the same devastating process happening in both of her humeral heads as well.
This led to a diagnosis of multifocal osteonecrosis, a rare variant affecting 3 or more distinct sites.
Just look at the difference. It highlights just how dangerous that initial misdiagnosis really was.
So how did this happen? It was a perfect storm. COVID inflammation, a perfusion crisis, plus the steroids. An initial attempt at core decompression failed. Unfortunately, the disease was just too far gone. So she ended up needing bilateral total hip replacements and still has debilitating shoulder pain. As the report notes, early-stage AVN is invisible on X-rays. That's why delaying care can be catastrophic. So, what's the big takeaway for us as clinicians? The report spells out some absolutely critical messages. The lessons are clear. Have a high index of suspicion, understand the risks, and get that MRI early.
And it really leaves you with a critical question. How many other patients are out there misdiagnosed like this?